Right, thank you, Danny. If you want fine dining for Valentine's Day, you may be thinking of Ruth's Chris Steakhouse in the Zions Bank building. We've got Ryan Robinson with us in the Cisco kitchen today. He's a certified master sommelier at Ruth's Chris. So, Ryan, thanks so much for joining us today.
Well, thank you. It's my pleasure.
We're going to start with the cocktails and dessert, and we'll get to the wines later on Fox 9. But what is a perfect cocktail for Valentine's Day that you're going to show us today?
Well, cocktails are very much like wine. When we think of sommeliers, we often think that we spend all of our time in the wine cellar, but it goes much more beyond that. It goes with cocktails, beer, sake, cider, mead, so quite encompassing. So when you're looking for the perfect cocktail, you're looking for balance.
Okay.
Much like wine, you want your fruit component with it. So in this case, we have raspberries, and then maybe some sort of a secondary note. We're going to use rosemary for this.
Okay.
You need some acidity, so we're going to use some fresh squeezed lemon juice, and then some extra flavor with cranberry juice, and you want to sweeten it up with a little simple sugar, and then of course the alcohol, the part that makes the cocktail. So with cocktails, people often think that they're just good on their own, just night out with the girls or beers with the guys, but it's great pairing with food. So today we're going to pair our raspberry rosemary Cosmo with a cream cheese cheesecake with some fresh berries.
It looks good. I can't wait to try it. Okay, so let's put it together.
Perfect.
I've never made a cocktail before.
Oh, good. We need your help first. So start with any container to mix your cocktail. So I'm going to have you take this lid and scoop some ice out for me.
Probably fill this whole thing?
Yeah, that'll be good.
Get it all in there.
Good healthy amount.
There we go.
We're just going to dump it right in there.
Okay.
And then we're going to start with the base of our cocktail. What's going to hold up the alcohol.
Okay.
So we'll start with sweetness, a little bit of simple syrup.
Okay.
So just equal parts sugar and water boiled. We're going to put that in there. Here we have about a ½ ounce.
Okay.
And then lime juice, fresh squeezed, another ½ ounce, kind of balances the sweetness with that.
That's the acid you said, the acidity.
Yes, the acidity, which is also going to help with that cheesecake. A little extra flavor, cranberry juice.
Okay.
So we're going to put that in there. And then we have some fresh rosemary and raspberries. We're going to put it in here. This is where I'll need your help. So this is our muddler.
Okay.
You're going to take this
and just kind of mash it up.
And just mash the heck out of it. Oh, you can go a little harder. You want to macerate those raspberries?
Really? Get them all squished in there? Hopefully I'm doing this right.
I think you're doing great.
Okay.
All right.
There we go.
Good anger management here. All right, so just take that out.
Okay.
We'll just set that down.
Yeah.
And then the best part. So we're going to use a little raspberry vodka. We're going to go for 1.5 ounces.
Pour that in. All right.
And then a little more sweetness and flavor. So this is Cointreau.
Okay.
It is a French orange liqueur. And we're just going to go about 1/4 ounce, just a little splash for fun.
And now we shake it, right?
And now we shake. So put it over the top. Do you want to shake?
Yeah, I'll try it.
All right, hold the lid. Over the shoulder.
Oh, over the shoulder.
Oh, yeah, you give it a good shake.
There we go. Is that good or too much?
I would do a little bit more, a little harder.
Okay.
There we go. Perfect. I think that'll be good.
And it's getting cold. Okay, now we're going to try it. And this will go perfect with that cheesecake.
Absolutely. So the acid and the alcohol will be a great cut in the cheesecake. So we're just going to pour that in.
And does Ruth's Chris, do you have any openings for Valentine's Day? Any reservations open?
You know, unfortunately, for Valentine's Day, we do have a couple openings. 2 left at 11 p.m., but we've been full for quite some time.
It's the best place to go in town. Can I try it now?
It's a great place. Yeah. Oh, garnish.
Oh, garnish
Presentation is everything. All right. Put that in.
Should I sip this and then taste the cheesecake?
That's what I would do.
Oh, that's good. We made a good one.
Nice. Good way
I
to
like
start
that.
your
Let
day.
me try this. I know, right? Let me try this.
Try that, and then take another swig and see what it...
Oh, that does go. You can taste the creaminess with the acidity, just like you said.
A creamy raspberry.
All right, thank you so much. Stick around, Fox 9. We're going to try the wine next. So we will be back with a final look at your commute and the forecast.
Good morning, Idaho.
All right, good morning, everyone. We already talked about cocktails to impress your Valentine, and Ruth's Chris Steakhouse has a lot to say about wines, too. We've got some great ones here with Ryan Robinson with us in the Cisco kitchen today. He is the certified somm at Ruth's Chris. Good to see you again.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Cocktail, I'm very impressed with the cocktail we made, but we're going to talk about wines. What kind of wine would be good for Valentine's Day? Something special.
Absolutely. So something special, something for the celebration. So we're going to go with bubbles.
Yes.
Everybody loves bubbles.
Definitely.
But there's some great bubbles out there, and there's a lot of bad bubbles.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about first what are we going to select, how to open it when you have it, and then if it's not exactly what you want, how do we fix that?
Yes, what do you do? Okay, so what's this one?
So this one, the reason we selected this today, this is the Zone in Prosecco. So Prosecco comes from northern Italy. It's kind of a little light, very fruit forward. And the reason we chose the Zone in is probably because it's the freshest Prosecco on the market.
Okay.
They actually do their second fermentation almost every month. So they start the first fermentation with the grape juice and make the still wine. Then they freeze it. And then they unthaw it based on need and do a second fermentation, which causes the carbonation. Okay. So kind of neat, very fresh, very clean. If you don't drink a lot of sparkling wines, it's an easy one to enjoy.
And a good one to start with,
yes.
Probably.
So we're going to talk about opening.
Yes, so what's the tricks?
The trick. As we work our way through the Court of Master Sommeliers, there's three parts to the exam. And one of those parts is champagne service for the certified somm, typically. And a lot goes into it. When you look at this bottle, there's about 60 pounds of pressure on this cork.
Wow,
and that's something that people don't look at. So the very first thing we do not shake the bottle.
Okay.
No shaking.
Don't get the bubbles going yet, no.
Not quite yet, no. A lot of force behind this. A lot of people look for the tab, which you can, but the easiest way, just cut the foil off.
Okay.
And then we'll bring it up.
This is probably a good way to impress your date too, men, if you know how to open it. Okay, right. So you got this going.
So then we bring this down.
Okay, pull that down.
Now, no matter what bottle, if you get Cava from Spain, Champagne, California Sparkling, it's always going to be 5 twists.
Okay, so count that out.
Yeah.
I should be taking notes.
4, 5, and we're open.
Okay.
So,
can you feel it kind of when it, oh, I see, it untwisted.
It untwists right here. Always keep your thumb on. Never remove your thumb.
Okay.
And then just hold the bottle, slightly turn. You don't want the popping noise that we often associate with sparkling wines. Just a slight
You're just going to twist
pop.
this till it opens.
We are.
Oh, there it goes. Very good.
There we go.
Okay.
So we're going to pour.
Okay. Now it's kind of steaming out. Okay, so we'll take a sip of this. Now, what you said? What happens if you get a bad bottle and you don't like it? What do you do then? Move on to another one?
Typically, if it's one that you don't much care for the taste, put it in an ice bath. Add some salt, a lot of salt. It'll get it really cold. The more cold that the wine is, the less of those secondary flavors that you might not care for. I'll give you a little splash more here.
Okay, that tastes really good. And you're going to pair it with this real quick.
We're running out of time. Our apple crumb tart.
Okay.
Just try that. The acid that's in this and the bubbles, great pairing with the fruit and with the crust. And it's going to bring the cinnamon out as well.
Okay. This is really good. All right, we're running out of time, but head to Ruth's. Chris, you've got a couple more later night reservations available for Valentine's Day, but if not, you can always try them out later. Thanks so much for joining us. Great information this morning, Ryan.
All right, well, thank you very much.
We're going to check in with Danny now with a look at our forecast. I'm going to keep drinking this.
Yeah, you do that. I'll tell you about the weather.